Good morning to you. Hold on a second.
God damn, Jimmy.
Okay, culmination of a few things here. We've hit a couple of spots in the last few days, picked up some stuff. I have completely demolished our photo room. And I'll be putting new lighting in here next week because I'm sick and tired of the lighting being horrible. But we had kind of a death pile going on in here. I've gone through this death pile, picked out everything that we want to keep and list. I've been going through all of our stuff in the garage, and I'm almost there. Candy wants to start parking her car in the garage.
Out of my way, pencil neck.
Okay, so we picked up some stuff. I pulled out some stuff that we picked up in auctions several months ago. I had no idea that we still had. There's some man cave stuff in that pile right there. That's a bunch of beer signs. Most of those I have listed, but some of them are still down there. I do try and adhere to, there was a YouTube video that I was watching, and I can't remember who it was. I'm trying to think of the YouTuber that produced the video. He's also a reseller, but he had this theory, we're all trying to crack the algorithm code and how to get more eyes and more traffic to our stores. And his theory was along the lines of, obviously, the more active you are on your page, in your store, the more traffic it generates. Also, he had mentioned that not just, and I don't know how true this is because different people's different stores are catering to different categories. We try to, our store is more of a mercantile. We have a lot of different things. We have vintage toys, we have vintage clothes, we have regular clothes, we have new clothes, we have movie memorabilia, we have music, we have all kinds of stuff. Some people only deal in vintage t-shirts, for instance, or women's clothing, or stuff like that. So I don't know how true this holds, if that's the case, because a lot of those stores are very, very popular and very profitable. So, but the one thing he did mention was, when listing at least 10 items a day, and not only just 10 items a day, but in different categories. Try to hit all kinds of different categories, not just men's pants or women's tops or whatever. So we try to pick up a lot of different things, and I try to list a lot of different things, and I have this whole picture room a mess right now. But there's a lot of stuff that we have picked up in the past in auctions that we never listed. They just kind of get thrown in, and that's part of the problem with reselling, is you're always on the hunt for new stuff. We have a garage full of stuff that we bought at garage sales and stuff, and we put aside while we were listing. Now Candy and I were both working full time, so we were very busy, and we had very few hours in the day to do this. So things just, we were doing maybe 5 or 6 items in the afternoons when we got home. Since then, Candy has started working from home, and I am off right now due to an injury. So I have time. I'm at home right now, so I'm just kind of going through things and trying to get rid of things that are not worth selling. So anyway, with all that rambling, I want to show you what we picked up. I got to make some room here to get this camera set up. I didn't really think this through.
Duh! Double duh.
Grab a cup of coffee, man. It's early. It's starting to get cold out here in California. We grabbed this pair of Empire jeans. I am always looking for jeans. We don't have a lot of jeans because it's hard for me to, I'm not really up on the jeans that sell. Anyway, so this is a Empire Relaxed Fit. Urban style, relaxed, kind of street. These are really cool. They are 33s, which is an odd size. Yeah, denim jeans, men's denim jeans, Empire. I'll put the comps in below because I haven't comped any of this. We watch Hustle at Home Mom a lot. That woman is very knowledgeable, has a really good store. She's in a very good location also. But she goes through, and it's amazing to me that she goes into a store and just automatically starts seeing labels that that are profitable and that sell well, have a really good sell-through rate, and so on. I cannot retain all that information, but if I just watch her videos and take some notes, okay, and hey, look, along the lines of kind of following people's leads. Another YouTuber that we watch quite often is Big Yumbo, and he is big on this, which has really kind of brought my attention to one of our stores here in our town, because we have an Air Force base close by, so we get a lot of this stuff. And to be honest with you, I probably would have never looked at it until watching Yumbo's video, and he's a really big proponent of picking this stuff up because it sells. So watch, you guys, if you're having trouble with your store and you're buying crap that don't sell and so on and so forth, watch some other people, man. The people that have their pulse on this resale market. Hustle at Home Mom, Big Yumbo, Homeschool Picker, Commonwealth Picker. These guys, they're constantly, David Palaio, they constantly, the Resale Brothers, so on and so forth. There's so many of them. Just watch their videos, man. They'll show you exactly what sells. They're not, they're not performing magic. They're just catering to the market. So, watch what other people buy and grab that. Might not be what you like, but what you like might not be what sells. So,
Damn!
There's some truth in that.
this is a desert camo. USGI. This is authentic, large, extra long. And I showed you guys in the last video some of the stuff that I picked up. And I showed you that tag. Now this is all this tag is this tag just shows that. That doesn't, this does have the stock number and the NATO size, which is interesting. So yeah, it's a long jacket, kind of heavy duty. Fatigues, BDUs, and then there was this pair of Ariat relaxed boot cut M4s, 30 by 32s. Ariat's a really good. What did we pay for this? I don't even remember where the hell we got this stuff. I don't even remember what store we were at, so I couldn't tell you what we paid for it. God, I am losing my mind, man. These are really good. These are really good jeans. Okay, so from the Goodwill, this was a Goodwill in Sacramento. We had to buy these. Candy found them and was like, look how cute these are, so on and so forth. They have a Sharpie mark up there. I was recently notified that I'm going to be a grandfather again, which I'm super excited for and super happy for my daughter. So we're always on the lookout for kids stuff now, not for resale, but for personal purchase. These are little Doc Martens. Aren't these cool? Little Doc Martens. They're size 9. They got the Doc Marten tag in there. You can't see it. I'm holding something else in my other hand, but we had to get those. They were way too cute. Okay, I grabbed these. These are brand new with tags. You know what's funny about Goodwill also? The Goodwill that's outside of our town, because ours closed. That Goodwill, when I go in there and I buy stuff, they're like, yeah, sorry, we don't have any bags. We're not doing bags anymore. I wonder if it's a county thing. But we went to Sacramento and they were like, hey, you guys want a bunch of bags? Just thought that was funny. This pair of Bjorn or Born? I think they're Borns. Born, B-O-R-N. $19.99 we paid for these, $20. They're brand new. I think these will go for about $50. They're purple, which is pretty cool. They're women's booty, ankle boots, zip up the side, 9.5s, Born, a European company. But these are really cool boots. This will be a personal keep. Dickies, work shirt,